I stalk her again tonight. Curling my tail so it won't get caught in the gutter, I grip the roof's edge with my claws. The good part about a human hospital built next to a church? No one notices a real gargoyle among the man-made ones. It makes spying on a woman who works here ridiculously easy. Keeping humans oblivious to our existence is the only reason I keep to the church instead of flying to the ledge beside her window for a closer look. Even from here, I can make out Rosemary's gentle curves beneath her rainbow-colored scrubs. She's tall for a human female, and I try to judge where her head might rest against my chest. This incredible woman deserves someone to care for her as much as she cares for others. If she were mine, I would gather her in my arms right now and tell her how strong she is to work the hospice unit for little pay, less respect, and abuse from her coworkers, who all expect her to do their work for them. Rosemary's amazing. With a soft thud, my twin brother Atticus drops to the rooftop alongside me, and just like that, any fantasy of Rosemary loving me vanishes. "Let me guess," he says. "Our future Gargoyle Queen stayed late. Again. As she always does. She should have left hours ago." His frown lines cut so deeply, it makes me wonder if the horns along the ridges of his forehead stab at his skin. Although knowing Atticus, he'd welcome the pain. No one could accuse my twin of being soft or caring. An asshole? A cold and manipulative bastard? A masochist? I've heard him called all of those. Carved from the same slab of stone, fostered by the same father, and destined for the same purpose as a candidate diviner, my twin and I couldn't be any more different. But this time, I agree with the harsh judgment in his tone, and I don't need to ask who he's talking about. Instead, I tip my head toward the window of one of the few rooms with the light still on where Rosemary keeps watch over a patient. She stands alone at the bedside, her dark hair tied up atop her head. She staffs the hospice wing, so her steady presence and the fluorescent glow can mean only one thing. Someone's passing over the Bridge of Souls soon. Atticus nods. They're lucky to have Rosemary to help them in these final hours. The hospital asks too much of her. I support her work, but the toll it takes? She shouldn't be putting in countless hours. She finished college a couple of weeks ago, which means she should be having some fun. We'd missed the daytime graduation ceremony since we turned to stone whenever the sun's up, but we'd lurked near a couple of the parties with her friends and family, parties where she'd seemed to be faking her joy at moving on from one stage of her life into the next. Or maybe she should be in bed, sleeping like normal humans do at this time of night.